I'm Reagan Box, and welcome to Reagan's World. Today is Saturday, January 21st, 2023. With all the talk at the World Economic Forum on banning misleading information, it has my head spinning in several directions. First of all, what is an unelected body doing telling our government that it needs to change our free speech rights? Secondly, censorship has never once worked out in favor of the hard-working man. Also, historically, those who are saying that they are censoring misinformation are usually the ones lying to us. George Orwell has two quotes: "You are free to be a drunkard, an idler, a coward, a backbiter, a fornicator, but you are not free to think for yourself." The second says, "Threats to freedom of speech, writing, and action, though often trivial in isolation, are circumulative in their effect, and unless checked, lead to a great disrespect for the rights of the citizen." Personally, I wonder if society isn't being dumbed down with technology, TikTok challenges, social media, sports, alcohol, TV, etc., so we won't even care or notice when our God-given rights and freedoms are taken away. Most people will remain blissfully unaware of what has happened. Look at the people that are being promoted by social media and the entertainment industry. 99% of them have no talent or ability, or even an original thought in their heads. Look at the Kardashians, for example. I've never heard an intelligent thought come out of their mouths, and they are promoted as an example of American success. Even the sport I saw yesterday of extreme slapping. No thought or skill required to do or to watch. When we start giving up our freedoms, eventually we will end up in a police state. History will always repeat itself if we don't pay attention and learn from it. Hitler, Mao, Mussolini, Castro, and Stalin all were supporters of censorship, and we see how it impacted their countries and the world negatively. Either our civilization has grown in leaps and bounds with honor and integrity since these dictators have ruled, or we have been dumbed down to act like sheep going to slaughter, not knowing what's about to happen because we've forgotten the lessons from our past. Unfortunately, I feel like it's the later of the two. I'll remind you again, be the change you want to see.
You and I have lived too long with this miracle to properly be appreciative. Freedom is a fragile thing, and it's never more than one generation away from extinction. It is not ours by way of inheritance. It must be fought for and defended constantly by each generation, for it comes only once to a people. And those in world history who have known freedom and then lost it have never known it again. Knowing this, it's hard to explain those among us who even today would question the people's capacity for self-government. I've often wondered if they will answer, those who subscribe to that philosophy, if no one among us is capable of governing himself, then who among us has the capacity to govern someone else? Using the temporary authority granted by the people in increasing number lately at all levels of government, have sought control even of the means of production, as if they could do this without eventually controlling those who produce. And always they explain this as necessary to the people's welfare. The deterioration of every government begins with the decay of the principle upon which it was founded. This was written in 1748, and it's as true today as it was then. Government is the people's business, and every man, woman, and child becomes a shareholder with the first penny of tax paid.